Right, so I've got the Ring alarm system. So wireless home security. Probably the worst thing to have is wireless, isn't it? Everyone says wire everything in, but so wireless home security. Now it's a set of devices. So let's just open it up. So it says always home, big thick manual, and then you've got the hub, which Ethernet port, USB, and then for the wire routing, and 2 points to mount it on a wall if you wanted to. So that's what you got there. Pairing mode, stuff like that. So that was the base station. And it comes with a handy little card, tells you which screws you want and your anchor point, etc. So your wall plugs and things like that, and a distance, and a card that obviously you can just punch through and drill in and mark up. Then you've actually got the keypad, which also comes with slots so you can hang that on a wall and mount it on a wall. Obviously, you're probably going to want to. These are plastic, not rubber, which actually is probably quite a good thing. So it'll be a wipe clean, because obviously they get quite filthy if you're typing it in all the time. That's the keypad for it. And then it says accessories, piece of card. And we have the base station adapter, so that'll be for that. The motion detector, the range extender, UK plugs, if we want, EU plugs, don't want them, contact sensor, keypad adapter. So those, we don't need that. Let's have a look at the motion detector. So we've got a Ring doorbell. This is all going to fit in with that. And this is essentially a starter pack for the security system, from what I can gather. And the only reason I got this is because I wanted, you got an emergency call button, which I'll show you in a different time, different video. And you can't use it. I thought it integrated with the Ring app. It doesn't. You need the base station for it to work. And I couldn't buy the base station individually. So it's basically for the kids or whatever, they were here and there was a fire or anything like that at all. They could press this button, panic button is what it's called, and it would ring. But I thought it would ring the app, but it doesn't. You need to go through the base station. That's the sensor, which has got, looks like to me, the option to screw it to a wall, but it also has stickers on it. So you can pull that off and it'll stick. The range extender, if I could actually get this out, if you're gonna let me. The range extender, which would have UK plugs. So the range extender will go something like this, I'm guessing. That's the range extender. And then we've got the base station adapter, obviously for the base station, which we'll put UK plugs in for. UK plugs, so that goes with that. Just the network cable for the base station. Handy. Contact sensor, so for windows or doors. Keypad adapter. Comes with screws. Presumably instruction manual. And USB. Right, that goes with that. That's USB, micro USB, and a contact. I might as well get that out to show you. Comes like that. And so obviously for a door or something, or a window, once it's open, that's going to trigger the alarm if it's like the traditional thing. It's got a little ring light there, so it probably lets you know active, not, etc. So that's the kit. What we'll do now is plug it in, fit it, and just see how it all works. So what I was actually thinking of doing is just having it for my office, potentially, rather than the house, but not sure yet. Undecided. I need to have a little think about that and then go from there. But that's the kit. Well, here we are. We've got the base station. So what I'm not 100% sure of, we've got the network connection, whether it can connect directly to Wi-Fi. I think it can. You can have a Wi-Fi connection or wired connection straight to the router with the base station. But actually, I don't really want this on where the router is. I want it somewhere completely different, out the way. So I'll probably connect to it wirelessly. So I'm going to power this up in a second and go through these instructions. But this is the keypad that I've just put on charge. Now, it's got an internal battery. So it routes around and it comes with wall bracket that it just mounts on. As you can see, you've got lit up keys, etc. Which weirdly, some of those look blue, but on camera, but it's not to the human eye anyway. That's interesting. So, but the battery, I looked it up because you can run it. You don't have to have it permanently plugged in the keypad, which is super handy. And actually, you can slide it in and out, so you can take this upstairs with you. So once it's charged up, you can just slide that out, take it upstairs at night time, and job done. Or you can buy another keypad, according to some forums. So that's pretty neat. The other thing is, of course, battery operated. So I looked up how long it lasts just on the battery. Up to 7 months, it says. And then the internal battery lasts up to 3 years or more, of course. But that's the expected lifespan. 3 years for the inbuilt battery and 7 months of usage without having to charge it. But then you just take it off and charge it. So I suppose you could charge it overnight if it's on your bedside table or something, if you did take it up with you. And then, of course, you've got these alerts down the side as well. But we'll go into that in a bit. That I'll hang somewhere convenient by the main door. But the base station, let's see what happens when I start to set this up. So if I turn it on at the wall, does anything happen? Have we got any lights? Yes, we got a red light showing it's got power. But obviously it is not connected yet. So you can see flashing red there. So we're going to set that up. We have to set up through the app. So I'm going to do that now. It's flashing and flashing and flashing and flashing. Really struggling to connect by the looks of it. I think it is going to error out. We cannot connect due to an incorrect password or poor Wi-Fi connections. We suggest you check your Wi-Fi connection and enter your password again. Well, it's definitely the right password. We'll click try again. Try again, try again, try again. Nothing's happening. Okay. So I can't actually do that. Continue setup. Right, let's click try again. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. Ooh, okay, not a great start. On the Wi-Fi itself, it's showing green. It says it's connected. So let me kill the app. Security. Choose a good location. Yep, we're there. Good. Find my base station. Searching for your base station. Searching for base station. Connecting. Wi-Fi. Awesome. Connecting. Let's try again. I mean, it's set up and it's definitely the right password, so we'll just try again. And the circle spins round and round and round and round and round. It's a little bit strange. It doesn't seem to actually work, which is a bit odd. Perhaps it doesn't work with the 5 gigahertz or whatever it's called Wi-Fi, potentially. I can't see anything in there. Let's go and see if there's a troubleshooting in the back whilst we're waiting. No, there's nothing in there to do with troubleshooting. Unfortunately, that's a big shame. Aha, registering, finally, okay. Registering. Ring Protect Pro trial. Enroll professional monitoring. Let's say continue. Let's get started. Before we help you decide how to monitor your ring alarm, please take a moment to review the terms and conditions. So I agree. Let's just say skip that for now. Let's say cancel sign up. And let's just say configuring. Don't really want to be subscribing to it at the moment. Right, finally it's updating. So here's the sensor. Now you've got to pull this off once we start adding it, but it's doing an update at the moment. It's taking an age. Now, the problem I got here is this actually isn't a smooth connection here. So if I try and put it up here out of the way, there's actually quite a big gap between, I don't mean the gap this way, I mean the level between the frame and this, an really old door. And so we're looking at something like a bit like that in terms of gap. So I'm not sure if that's actually going to work. I assume that to kind of be level. So there isn't anywhere on the door where they're actually a suitable distance. So I kind of need to test that out, I guess, to see how that works. So the only way I can really do, I don't want to stick it, if you peel back this and then stick it on, there does appear to be screw holes here. But you can peel it back and stick it on. But I don't want to do that until I'm sure that a bit of a gap here is all right. If you can have it like that, then that's fine. And actually at the moment, this door's pinned in. So if I unbolt it, it actually jumps forward a lot more. It's almost half of the size of that. So it's a big discrepancy. But then you're dropped it, never mind. You're most likely to lock it at night anyway. But you're not locking it when you go out, so that isn't going to work thinking about it. Yeah, there's not enough. So I need to probably create some sort of mounting bracket for this to fit on. I think there's nowhere on this door that I can put this where it's level. So yeah, so I'll go and work that out. I think even here where it's all messy, I'm not even sure that's going to be all right. It might be. We'll find out, see if that discrepancy doesn't matter, then it might work. So we'll try that. Main door. Okay. Let's say main door. Main bedroom, kitchen, study. What? Customized. Hallway, that's where the front door goes into. Give your contact sensor front door. If you're installing this contact sensor on a door, choose a side without hinges. Okay. Make sure the installation area is clean and dust free. Yeah. Okay. So check that the contact sensor has the right amount of space. 1 inch max. Half an inch. The sensor and magnet should be lined up no more than 1 inch apart. You also need at least a space around the contact sensor. You can slide it open to change the batteries. Okay, that makes sense. Continue. Door opened. Open and close the door to test contact sensor. All right, so I've got it in my hand at the moment, and it is closed up, and it says door opened. Open and close the door to test the contact sensor. When you open the door, do you see the words door opened above? Yes, I do. If yes, text it. If you don't see it, move your range extender or system closer and try again. Okay, let's try it. I'll take this now away from the ring. Do a test here now out by the corridor. Right, so I've tested that now, and that bump in it is not too bad, so it should be fine. So I'm actually going to put it about here. So I'm going to put it here and here, and you can hear it bling bling in a way, probably in the background. That's fine. I'm just going to put that on this edge here, like so. And then hope that sticks on. Press and hold it for a few seconds. It says 30 seconds, which is hard to believe, but let's hold it on for 30 seconds. And then on this bit area here, it's a very old door. Years of painting and scratching and not the prettiest paintwork ever, but let's put that there like that. Okay, and then push on that door like so. Oops, it is. I've pressed the button now by pushing it on. I'm not sure what that does. Hopefully nothing. Okay, let's see if we can hear it go blum blum when I open it. Yay! That works. Cool. You slide the bracket off the keypad, place the bracket on the wall, so then you attach it to your wall. Oh, an outdoor siren, so that's fairly straightforward. It's just going to connect up, presumably, so I'm going to do that through the app right now. Keypad, there we are, and then finish setup. So all this, what this has done is it recognises all the devices with it, which is interesting. So getting started, follow instructions on each, why does each device have a number? You can click on that, but let's go here. Unplug the keypad and plug it back in again. So how the keypad try communicating with the system again. So let me just unplug it, do what it says, and then plug it back in again. There we go, it's syncing automatically, so that was pretty good. It's adding the device. That's really good. Configuring device. That's really, really good so far. Device added, tap here to finish setting up. Set up, continue. It's in hallway. Entrance hall keypad. There we go, continue. Next, choose your access code. Access codes are used to arm and disarm your system. You'll be able to create a code for each person who uses your alarm system. For now, let's create one to get started. Enter a 4-digit access code. So that's pretty good. You'll need to use your access code to arm and disarm with the keypad. We recommend that you give everyone in your home their own unique access code. Tap Add Shared User below to create a unique shared user access code for each person who will use your system. No access granted, so you can email Add Shared User. Exit that for now. Let's just say continued. Success. Watch a video to how to arm and disarm your keypad using access code.
To arm Ring Alarm using your keypad, enter your 4-digit access code. Then press a mode button. When you use away mode, your Ring Alarm will begin to count down the exit delay, allowing you to let you leave the house before the system is armed. When the exit delay is finished, Ring Alarm will be armed.
So where we're at is base station done, keypad done, the front hallway done, the door, that is. I'm just going to go and plug this range extender in now and then set that up. So I'm just going to plug the range extender in upstairs and put that on, and then I'm going to set it up within the app. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so we got Ring Z Wave Extender. Let's say that. Device added. Let's continue. And then say, let me have a look, customized. Upstairs hall. Hallway. Continue. And then give your customized, let's say upstairs hallway. So it's the same. Hallway range extender. Okay. And say done. Success, that was easy. And then we just got a motion sensor, I guess, to connect up. So let's do that next. Here I am with the motion sensor now, which is the final part of this kit, essentially. Now, they actually have this a few steps back. You've got contact sensor, motion sensor. Ring alarm detectors are designed to detect intruders by monitoring your spaces for change in heat and movement over time. By default, when armed in away mode, motion will set off the alarm. Test mode is designed to help you test for blind spots, pets, and other environmental triggers that can trigger false alarms. By adjusting motion detector settings in the app, you can set the device to ignore your pets and only detect humans, or to detect everything. In test mode, motion is constantly detected. If motion stops, it will clear every few seconds. Now, the issue is where you'd obviously put it is in the hallway, but we have dogs in the hallway. So I'm not sure how that works. I suppose I can test that out and see what happens. So we'll try that through the app again. I think that's all it's got to say on the matter, to be fair. Let's have a look. Oh no, it says where should you place it. Install 7'6" above the floor. If possible, install in a corner or on a flat wall. Choose a location with a clear line of sight with no obstacles or blind spots. To avoid false alarms, the detector should not face a heat source, such as a stove, fireplace, or window with direct sunlight. That's good because it's in the hallway. Never install a motion detector facing stairs. Use the app to adjust motion sensitivity to accommodate many pets. Make sure your pets can't get close to the motion detector by climbing on furniture. The detector should be armed in away mode, but disarmed in home mode. This is the default setting. Don't place your ring alarm system in an unheated building shed. Okay, let's go and try that. This is pet number 1. Yep. This is pet number 2 and pet number 3. So anybody coming into the house, welcome to the wolf lair. Yeah. But hopefully, let's test it and see how it goes. Right, if I stand on tiptoes, I can get it up on top of here, this little ledge, which I use as a test mode for now, little test bed, and I can always put it up higher if needs be. Okay, pulling the tab. It doesn't like pulling this out at all. It really doesn't. The tabs do not like coming out. Right, I've pulled the tab out. That's good, that's actually worked now, more or less. Okay, adding device. Let's have a little look if it adds the device. It may or may not do. It's flashing. It says adding device, configuring device. Device added. Tap here to finish setting up. Can customize settings. Entrance hall. Where will the sensor be used? I'm going to say hallway. And then customized hallway detector. Hallway motion detector. Continue. Install your hallway detector. Peel back the back of the mountain. 7'6" above the floor. It's approximately that. Continue. Test motion detector. Start testing mode. Motion detected. Walk in front. To test it. When you walk in front of it, do you see the words motion detector above? If yes, there's a time sector. So I think I am walking in front of it. So hopefully that is okay. But then I have got pets in the room as well. So if I say done, ending test mode, success. Okay. Let's say go to dashboard. One or more of the sensors are open, triggered, or detecting motion and cannot be armed in away mode. Do you want to bypass them? Alarm base station. I don't know what it means by tampered. Okay, I'm happy with that. How do I stop it doing that? Okay. I don't understand why it's doing that. So I'm not walking for it. Let me see if I can get the dogs to move. Come on in. Let's go. Go on in. Good boy, go on in. So the dogs are moving around. Bruce, go on. Bruce, go on. So they're moving around. They're running around in front of it now. And there's no motion detected. Let me then go in front of it. Yes, so it's got me here as I come in, but not immediately underneath it. So I think, you say done. Okay, saved. Right, I'm not sure about this tamper business though. Right, I'm just moving this. 228 centimeters is 7'6". So I'm just measuring that now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Put it in the corner, I think, and then retest. There we are. Stick that in. Very handy. So hopefully that is going to be solidly in there now. And let's retest. So what we've got here, back into here, I'm pretty sure now that has got rid of the tamper. If I go to motion settings, you've got high detection designed for spaces with no pets, medium detection designed for one pet or small pets. We'll have low detection and say save. And then I'm going to go and walk in front of it again and just see if, so if I come into here, I walk in, is there any motion detected? Nothing at the moment. Would it notify me here? I assume it would do. No motion detected. That's not a great start, is it? No, no motion detected. Right, so, oh, motion detected, but very, yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave it on that screen a second. Mode settings, let's have a quick look. Home mode, ignore when armed. So let's go to mode settings. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So now if I come in through the door, walking towards it, nothing. Now I can basically walk around the house and it does nothing. So it's not detecting me at all. So let me go to motion settings and put that on medium and say save. I think this is going to be problematic with pets, you know. We come back out of that. Let me walk by again. Dog's coming towards me now, so I don't want to get confused with that. Sam, come here. Right, here. Right, now let me walk by and see if it detects me. Nope, it does not detect. It did just then as I almost got to the door, so I can walk around the house to a degree and it detects me. Right, let me just go back. Motion detected. Let's just see if it'll go off, don't know how long it takes. Right, let's now try again. So I'm now front door. I open the front door and I come back through, getting closer, getting nothing. Oh, just about. So, not convinced at all about that one. I'll leave it on that and we'll see how we get on. I'll probably report back and let you know how I've got on with that one. Okay, let's arm the base station. Mobile strength, okay. For now, we've got loads of options here that we'll go through in a bit, but this is done very badly since I changed the battery. I've changed the battery before. Front door has just completely gone offline. It has been for a while now, so let's go back here. Let's say away.
Exit delay started.
All right, so it's arming it. Away mode, it gives you quite a long time.
Seconds remaining. Home and armed.
Oh, home and armed.
Disarmed.
Disarmed. Okay. Let's arm it.
Exit delay started. Disarmed.
So if I arm the system, you can press that and it does that. It flashes because you've got to type your password in first. So I'll type my password in, which of course then you've got a bit of an audio coming from this. So I can say away. Oh, okay. I'll retype my password in.
Exit delay started.
So I've pressed that and now it counts down from 60 seconds. So that base station will be doing something. If I take this keypad, which where it will actually hang is here. So it'll go here. and that is where I'm going to put it, but it might be somewhere slightly different. We're going to assume the electric cables will run up.
30 seconds remaining.
There we go. So we'll have a look in a minute what happens. So it'll be on the left-hand side of the door or the right-hand side. Might be the left-hand side, just to make sure we don't go through any power cables. We assume they run upwards, but you never quite know. They might run down, which would be a bit crazy, but I don't want to drill through them and then have a load of expensive bills doing that. But I might put it here. Here we go. So what's going to happen? I'm going to walk around with this. We got no siren with this kit.
Away and armed.
Away and...
Entry delay started.
Ah. Not sure why that's done that. Ah. Is that because it sensed me in here? Not 100% sure yet.
Seconds remaining.
It's a long time for them to go around and for someone intruded and go and rip stuff off your wall and door and stuff. See what happens. Ooh. Wow, that is loud. So that's disarmed. That works very well. I like that. So there we go. Quite a long delay to go around and find stuff. So I might actually put this somewhere more hidden, because otherwise you lose that. Yeah, that's an interesting one, is where to position this base station, to be fair. So I need to think about that, give it a lot of thought, because it's attached to the wall but not fixed permanently. You know, you've got to... Yeah, bit of a strange one, that. Yeah, got to give that some thought, really, to where to position that. Keypad, I should do that now. So we've got some anchors, pinhole tool. Interesting, it came with it. And yeah, not the best wall plugs that you could ever see. Also, I don't think they've got sizes written on them, so I'm going to assume that it's this size, so size 5.5. Ow! 5.5 should work. Okie dokie, let's give it a go. So we're going to hope that there's no electrical cables going down, they're going up. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Yeah, we've got a bit of notification at our door, haven't we? Ah, I think that's an Amazon delivery. Amazon delivery. Put that on. Okay, that's nice and firmly on there. Let me get the keypad. Now, interesting to note, just here is a rubber finish on it, which is quite nice. So when you get the keypad, pull that off. This theoretically now should slide down in. There we go. It's on. So when you want to arm it, there we go. So you just type your passcode in and then press one of these. But there you are. What happens if you press that? Nothing. There you go, press and hold. Here we go, look, and it counts down. Uh-oh.